The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material?
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Running left, Taylor. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's into the clear again, inside the 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's their quarterback, 62 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
141 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On third down, this is Jackson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 3 and a... Bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlights.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over first and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
He'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 24 yards.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
183 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They give to Taylor out of the gun, and he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up, but not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now 2nd and 3.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a give to Taylor. And running with power here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Some good.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no